Hey guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Health on this fabulous Friday here in Connecticut. Life's good, guys. Life's good. You drinking your lemonade? Good stuff. I like the juice better, but first thing in the morning, and this is not even 5 o'clock yet. Okay. I've been up, did some emails, some correspondence, meditated, did some SFE, some PNF Max. Best book ever written for the physical culture of the human body. Case closed. It's huge. $10. PayPal me $10, you'll have it today. And that is leading in to today's subject. And you saw the thumbnail. Happy, healthy, and independently wealthy. Okay? I do believe wholeheartedly that mantra of mine, that the three are completely connected 100%. Independently wealthy. Okay, let's start there. I am not a financial guru, and I do not have the money of Donald Trump. I don't. But I have the financial independence at this point in my life, being retired. I have no bills. I'm financially independent. I can do whatever I want. If I want to get up and do kettlebell, I can. If I don't, I don't. If I want to meditate, I can. I do what I want. Which is an unbelievable liberating thing to do. Now, this all comes from, you might have seen one of the comments. Ralph, you seem to be like you're always in a good mood. And can you talk about how you do that with, death of loved ones and all this sort of stuff? Guys, I'm not a shrink. I'm not a shrink. As Clint Eastwood would say, a man's got to know his limitations. Guys, I'm not. And as far as independently wealthy is concerned, I am not a financial guru. Everything I know about finances and creating wealth came from this book. Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. Guys, have the frickin' thing memorized. Dog ear it, underline, write notes, own it. Do whatever he says to do. Do it. You will, your wealth will, and you take it where you want. Will build exponentially. Think and grow rich. Truly, thoughts are things, and very powerful things at that, when matched with desire and definitive purpose. Guys, basically have the thing memorized. Okay? Now, happy. Guys, I do believe, to a certain degree, happy, healthy, and independently wealthy, again, I think they are all entwined. Okay? Death of a loved one. It's not great. But I want you to keep in mind something. Okay? I want you to keep in mind something. In Africa, there are tribes that when somebody dies, they party for days. It's a glorious time for the people still on earth because they think their loved one has gone off to a better place. Now, if you compare that reaction to death to how I reacted when my father died 10 years ago. In a lot of ways, I still mourn. It was a terribly sad thing for my family and everything. He died too young. Heart disease, hypertension, type 2 diabetes. It's one of the reasons I am the way I am. Make no mistake about it. But anyway, guys, it's the same thing, death in both places, and you react to it a different way. It is in your mind. Truly, thoughts are things. Now, I'm not saying you have to go to a funeral and be dancing around while everybody else is mourning. That's not what I'm saying. But guys, you have control of your thoughts, and you have a choice. When you wake up in the morning, am I going to be happy, and am I going to be full of energy, or I'm going to be cranky and lethargic and miserable? It is a choice. Okay. Now, here's another thing. If you wake up in the morning and you're doing all you can. You're meditating and you're getting your thoughts together, and you're going to be happy, healthy, rejuvenated, the whole 9 yards. But you have a splitting headache, your back hurts, you have an upset stomach, you couldn't sleep because of the upset stomach. It's very, very hard to be happy if you're not healthy, if your body is not cooperating. You see what I'm saying? Okay? They work together. Okay? Now here's another thing. You get up in the morning, you meditate, you're healthy, you feel great, you're doing your kettlebells, but you don't have enough money to pay the rent. And your daughter's college tuition is coming due. And she's going to have to drop out of college. It's very hard to be happy when you have that, when you're not independently wealthy. Thank God, knock on wood, that we could be able to afford my daughter's education, still helping her with her education. She gets a master's and PhD. Happy, healthy, and independently wealthy. Okay? Now, happy. Guys, there is one thing, and one thing only, that feeds the brain, and that's glucose, guys, and that is sugar. Glucose is another word for sugar. And if you are not cutting back on your carbs like these paleo morons do, guys, you can't be feeding your brain properly. And the only way you are going to be able to go through the day is with coffee, artificial stimulants. And guys, that is not a happy, healthy way to go through the... Guys, I am mainlining between the juices, the fruits, fresh vegetables. I am mainlining living food, biophotons, vitamins, minerals, as opposed to a dead pig. Are you kidding me? As opposed to a dead cow. Oh, steak, it tastes so good. You're not going to eat a dead cow unless you marinate it, unless you cook it, unless you cover it with goop. So you're not really tasting what it tastes like. Guys, I'll eat dozens of bananas every day. It's living food, and I feel fabulous. Happy, healthy, and independently wealthy. Yes, you cannot have the other two if your mind isn't in the right place. And Napoleon Hill doesn't call it meditation, guys, but he calls it quiet contemplation. At least a half an hour a day, he says, you quietly go into a room and contemplate what you want from your life. Guys, that's meditation. $10, I can give you my book on meditation. Get it to me today. No better way to control the mind than through meditation. But guys, the physical has to be a component as well. And just deluge your body with living, healthy food. Fruits and vegetables primarily. Fruits and vegetables primarily. And the juices. Guys, there is no better way. Guys, I'm going to go up. I haven't started the juice yet. I'm going to go up and make my daughter some orange juice. She loves fresh squeezed orange juice. That will be approximately 7 huge oranges that she is getting the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients before she gets up and goes to work. She drinks it. She just got all the benefits of 7 oranges and hasn't necessarily eaten the orange. Guys, it is all intertwined. And that is what I'm trying to get across to you here. And that was a very, very good question. But that, guys, is true power. You meditate. It's all the same thing. And I see the videos, the response on my videos. Everybody wants to hear about losing weight. Everybody wants to hear about Bill Maher's a jerk. I get thousands of views when I talk about Bill Maher. When I talk about meditation, I get 19. I'm not exaggerating. And that's fine. You don't want to do it, you don't do it. But I'm telling you guys, true power, this is all about, it's a synergy. Mind, body, spirit, blah, 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 blah. You get your mind right, you get your body right, you get your finances right. And I'm not talking Warren Buffett. I am not saying I'm anybody's financial guru that get billions of dollars. This is all I know about it. Back in the day, I had a very good friend who was a financial genius. Literally, the IQ was up around 200. And he took money. Whenever I would have a good month playing as a professional trumpet player, I give him a couple thousand every now and then. I don't know what he'd do with it. He just invested it for me. All of a sudden, when it's time to send my daughter to college, I have it in spades. When it's time to retire, I can retire. That's all I know about it, guys. It was all in mutual funds. I don't even know at this time with if mutual funds are the way to go. I don't know that. Okay? I do know, better than anybody, I know about health. Nobody knows more about health than I do, and proper health. And if you don't believe me, that's fine. You're wrong. Eat and drink your fruits and vegetables as much as you possibly can. And in the evening, if it's just not making it and you need something cooked food, get your baked potatoes, get your rice, and enjoy it. But it is fruits and veggies, guys. In spades, it is fruits and veggies. And guys, the death of a loved one and all this sort of stuff, if you are a millionaire, if you have no pressing issues whatsoever, if you wake up full of vitality and energy to do whatever you want to do, you'll get through a death with a loved one. Absolutely will. And I'm not a shrink. But what I do know, why I'm in such a great mood, and guys, it's the energy. It's the energy. I get my mind on track. Truly, thoughts are things. I put only fresh fruits and vegetables in my body all day, which feeds the brain of glucose, feeds every cell of my body with carbs and glucose. And tonight, if I want to sedate myself a little bit, I'll have some rice, I'll have some potatoes, and enjoy every bit of it. If not, I'll just have another salad and feel great as well. That is my recipe, and I hope it resonates with you. Guys, for my money, that's true power. Love you all.